Well, the United Nations has called on the Philippine government to end all violence in the targeting of suspected drug offenders. A report by the UN High Commissioner on Human Rights says tens of thousands may have been killed in the war on drugs since 2016 amid near impunity. The review will be presented to the UN Human Rights Council later this month, and it comes in the wake of public outcry over a proposed law that some believe could be used to silence government critics. Buena Benel tells us more.
Official figures place the death toll from the Philippines' crackdown on drugs at nearly 8,700, but some estimates place the real figure at more than triple that. This is among the list of human rights concerns flagged by the United Nations in its report. It says a heavy-handed focus on countering national security threats and illegal drugs has resulted in grave human rights violations, including killings, arbitrary detentions, and the vilification of dissent.
I think what really struck us was the systematic nature of the human rights violations. The killings that are part of the campaign against illegal drugs did not just happen because of the excessive use of force by police, but they were in fact a matter of policy. We examined the command circular that was the genesis of the campaign on illegal drugs, and it contains terms like negation and neutralization.
The report comes amid concerns over a pending anti-terrorism bill. Despite limits on public gatherings due to lockdown measures to combat COVID-19, this group of young people found a creative way to protest online. They're up in arms over the bill that would allow authorities to carry out arrests without warrants and hold suspects without charge for a longer period. Some even took the risk of hitting the streets in protest.
Makibaka, huwag matakot. In English, that means battle it out, do not fear. It's a recurring chant of Filipino activists through the years, and it's the same chant we're hearing here in this protest against the anti-terror bill.
Activists say the law could be abused to target critics of the government.
This kind of an anti-terrorism law would be worrying. But in the context of the Philippines, where there is a history of publicly publishing lists of suspected terrorists without giving those individuals an opportunity to contest and without the due process, this law seems like it would make that situation even worse. It has really muddied the distinction between human rights advocacy and terrorist acts.
The Philippine government, however, insists that critics will not be silenced.
I think dito sa Pilipinas, hindi mo na talaga masusupil ang karapatan ng malayang pananalita dahil hindi na po papayag ang sambayan ng Pilipino.
While the government says its detractors are facing lawful arrests and being tried in court, those involved in human rights work say there is a pattern of intimidation, but warn that there will be a pushback, a renewed drive for a new generation of Filipino activists. Buena Benel, CNA, Manila.